Welcome. To ensure a smooth and timely experience, we ask all guests in the arena who plan to watch the graduate procession to be seated 10 minutes before the start of the ceremony. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Late arrivals will be asked to wait outside the gymnasium until the academic procession is finished before they are seated. When today's ceremony concludes, please plan to reunite with your graduate outside the building. Take a moment now to plan an outdoor meeting spot. This small step will help everyone exit smoothly and avoid congestion and crowding. Photo station locations are available throughout campus, and we invite you to use them for taking photos after the ceremony. Details are on page 8 of your program. Good morning. We ask the audience to please be seated. The processional will begin momentarily. We ask that you please remain in your seat during the ceremony. Professional photographers from Grad Images are taking photos during the ceremony. If you would like to take your own photographs, please do so from your seat. Photographers and videographers are present today and may capture images and video for use in Missouri S&T promotional materials. If you have concerns, please email commencement@mst.edu. Today's ceremony will feature professional American Sign Language interpretation by the Associates in Sign Language LLC in front of the stage to allow all our guests to fully experience this celebration. This ceremony will also be broadcast live downstairs for guests seeking additional seating. If you are interested, please ask a staff member in a green S&T polo shirt to direct you to the overflow seating area downstairs. Distinguished guest, welcome to commencement at Missouri University of Science and Technology. We will begin the ceremony shortly. Distinguished guest, good morning. We ask the audience to please stand and remain standing as you are able for the candidates processional. Distinguished guests, please remain standing and remove your caps as you are able for the presentation of the colors by the Air Force ROTC Blue Sabres and the Army ROTC Stonehenge Battalion.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red rhythm of bursting in air did prove through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you to the Missouri S&T University Winds and the Missouri S&T Choral Program for providing music for the opening of our ceremony. Thank you to the Air Force and Army ROTC cadets for posting the colors. Distinguished guests, please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce the distinguished members of the platform party that you see on stage. Platform party, please stand as your name is called. Audience, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Representing Missouri S&T's faculty, staff, alumni, and students are Dr. Mo Dagani, University Chancellor, Mr. John M. Gibbs, today's guest speaker, Mr. Ernie Banks, our alumnus speaker, Dr. Robin Gore, Vice Chancellor for Student Success, Ms. Rebecca Benjamin, Student Body President, Mr. Michael J. McGivney, President of the S&T Board of Trustees, Dr. John Harris, Provost and Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, our Vice Provost and College Deans, Dr. David Borak, Dr. Mirzad Bujardi, and Dr. James Sterling, Ms. Alicia O'Neill, Vice Chancellor of Finance and Operations, Dr. Kamal Kayat, Vice Chancellor for Research and Innovation, Dr. Paul Runyon, President of Faculty Senate, Dr. Gregory Edwards, Vice President of Staff Council, and our faculty mace bearers, Dr. David Bayless, Dr. Melody Lowe, and Dr. Catherine Northcutt. Please join me in recognizing our platform party at today's commencement ceremony. Thank you. Platform guests may be seated. Chancellor Mo Dagani will now begin our program.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. One more time. Good morning. Just a little better. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, that's right. Why are you yelling? What's the matter with you? Well, welcome. Welcome to today's commencement ceremony. We are celebrating the accomplishments of our graduating class. Graduates, please look at your family members and friends in the building with us today. Wave at them. Thank them. Actually, stand up. Stand up for a moment. Face your family members and friends. Look at them. Thank them. Recognize how much they've done for you. And when you get home, hug them. Tell them how sincerely you are grateful to everything that they've done. So on your behalf, friends and family, thank you. Thank you for everything that you've done, and thank you for being here. You may be seated. I'd also like to ask you to consider all the people cheering for you who are not in this building with us this morning. Please join me in showing your appreciation to those people who have given you vital support during your academic careers. Thank you to all the supporters. For over 155 years, S&T has educated creative thinkers, innovators, and leaders among many industries. And now you join these distinguished alumni. Through your relentless pursuit of purpose, you and your fellow graduates will provide critical contributions to critical challenges first facing your communities, societies, and the world. You will invent new businesses, new technologies, support cybersecurity, help protect the environment, further space exploration, educate our youth, or any of the thousands of other interesting and important career paths our alumni follow. You may excel in a career that doesn't even exist yet. Each week, I send an email on Friday mornings to our students, faculty, staff, alumni, and many, many others. Over 100,000 receive that email that some of you receive on Fridays. Let me actually ask the question, who in here receives my Friday messages? Let me see a show of hands. I won't ask you if you read it, but let me see your show of hands. Regardless of the topic of my email, every single time I hear from alumni about how their S&T education prepared them for their careers, life, and successes. That is wonderful to hear, of course, and I have no doubt that your education will pay tremendous dividends as well. I hope that one day you too reach out to the chancellor of this great university with your story of success and tell him or her how S&T contributed to your successes. You deserve to be here, and I know your future will be bright. Every graduate sitting here has a unique story and mentors who made a difference in their lives. I'd like to recognize a few faculty and staff members who were nominated by the members of this class for believing in their potential, offering guidance, and helping them shape their path to success. You will spot them wearing our behind every graduate pin, and you can read in our students' words how these individuals inspired them at commencement.mst.edu. Commencement.mst.edu. I'd like to ask these mentors to please stand and remain standing. Audience, please hold your applause until I've read all the names. Dr. Stephen Corns, Associate Professor of Engineering Management and Systems Engineering. Dr. Amber Hensley, Associate Professor of Psychological Sciences. Ms. Shari Hill, Assistant Director of Graduate Admissions. Dr. Yumit Koila, Professor of Mechanical Engineering. Dr. David Lipke, Associate Professor of Material Science and Engineering. Dr. Jeremy Maurer, Associate Professor of Earth Sciences and Engineering. Dr. Joan Schumann, Teaching Professor of Engineering, Engineering Management and Systems Engineering, and Dr. Julie Simone, Associate Professor of Biological Sciences. To all of you nominated for this honor, thank you for believing in our students and helping them achieve this wonderful milestone in their lives. Thank you. It is now my honor to introduce one of your peers to give the student address, Ms. Rebecca Benjamin, the student body president. Rebecca is a biological sciences student from Enid, Oklahoma. Her academic minors are biomedical engineering and studio art. Through the opportunities for undergraduate research program, Rebecca worked in Dr. Julia Siemens' lab on a research project about traumatic brain injury. She also conducted AI research into autoimmune diseases and cancer. In addition to student council, Rebecca is a member of the iGEM student design team, Helix, Joe's Peers, Phi Sigma Honors Society, the Pan-Hellenic Council, Zeta Chi Alpha, and the Order of Omega. I don't know where she has time to study, but this is. But please join me in welcoming Ms. Rebecca Benjamin.
Sorry. Hello, everyone. It is my honor to speak with you all today. To the graduates, families, professors, and friends, thank you for being here to celebrate this incredible milestone. Graduates, today you are sitting on the edge of something new. Some of you are excited, some of you are nervous. Some of you have every detail of the next 5 years planned out, and some of you have no idea what comes next. But regardless of where you are headed, you all share one thing in common. You made it here. When you first stepped onto this campus, many of you were uncertain. You came to S&T carrying expectations, goals, fears, hopes of who you might become. And somewhere between the late night study sessions, daunting exams, design projects, research labs, organization meetings, late night coffee runs, and the new friendships created, you changed. You learned how to blossom where you were planted. For some, that happened in design teams and academic labs. For others, it happened through leadership positions, service organizations, athletics, Greek life, or even the communities built in classrooms and residence halls. Some of your greatest lessons were not taught in lectures, but in the moments where you failed, adapted, persevered, and tried again and again. This university challenged you. It pushed you beyond what you thought you were capable of. It taught you how to solve problems, how to think critically, and how to continue forward even when the path ahead seems impossible. Every setback became a lesson. Every challenge became proof that you are stronger than you realized. And now, after years of building lives here, you are being uprooted once more, but not without purpose. You leave this place to blossom again in graduate schools, careers, new cities, new relationships, and an entirely new stage of life. It might be hard to leave behind a place that shaped you so deeply, where you found routines, friendships, mentors, and versions of yourself you might not have known existed. But if there is one thing Missouri S&T has taught you, it is that growth never happens by standing still. So as you leave here today, I hope you remember. Remember the nights that felt endless, but somehow led you here. Remember the people who sat next to you in class. Remember those who supported you when you struggled and celebrated your victories and then became family along the way. Remember the professors, mentors, friends, and loved ones who believed in you even when you doubted yourself. Most importantly, remember who you became during your time at Missouri S&T. The degree you receive today is more than a piece of paper. It is proof of perseverance, proof of sacrifice, proof that you kept going even when things were difficult. It is recognition you finished what you started. And now the future is waiting for you. There will be moments ahead where you'll feel uncertain again, moments where you'll wonder whether you are ready for what comes next. In these moments, remember this: you have already done difficult things. You have already overcome obstacles you once thought were impossible. You are more prepared than you know. Class of 2026, enjoy this moment. Remember the laughter, the friendships, the memories. This is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of a new chapter. So go forward confidently and blossom. Take risks. Pursue things that excite you. Build communities wherever you go. Leave places better than you found them. Be kind to people and continue growing into the person that you want to become. And no matter where life takes you next, a part of Missouri S&T will always go with you. Congratulations, graduates. And as Aiden said last year, today you stand victorious as you move forward to solve tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Rebecca Benjamin. Chancellor Degani will now introduce today's commencement speaker.
Thank you, Rebecca. Today, we are honored and I am proud to welcome Mr. John M. Gibbs, Senior President of ExxonMobil Global Operations. Mr. Gibbs earned a bachelor's degree in petroleum engineering from S&T and began his career with ExxonMobil in 1993. Over more than 3 decades, he has built a truly global career, serving in leadership roles across the United States, Africa, the Middle East, and Asia Pacific. His experience includes extended assignments in Nigeria, Angola, and Indonesia, as well as senior roles guiding global projects, organization-wide services, and operations. In January 2026, he assumed responsibilities for overseeing ExxonMobil's operations worldwide. Mr. Gibbs' leadership extends beyond his career. John and his wife, Amy, who's sitting here in our audience, thank you, Amy, are strong supporters of giving back and strengthening the communities where they live and work. Their shared dedication to service is reflected in their leadership roles and philanthropic initiatives supporting Houston area nonprofits and advancing opportunities for others. Please join me in welcoming today's commencement speaker and my good friend, Mr. John M. Gibbs.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, we kept up a little bit of the enthusiasm. We're going to try and keep it going here for a little bit longer because this is a very important day. Chancellor Moe, members of the faculty and board of curators, proud family and friends, and most importantly, the class of 2026. A true thank you. It is a great honor for me to be back here in Rolla. This place has shaped me much more than I realized at the time, not only academically, professionally, but it is also where I met my wife of now 32 years. And I am, yeah, she deserves a round of applause. And I am deeply grateful to be part of this moment. Now, as Mo sometimes does, he stole a little bit of my thunder. Because I think one of the things he started with that's incredibly important is to be able to acknowledge those that got us here. So we're going to once again do the wave to all of those parents, grandparents, mentors, partners, and loved ones that are in the audience because they have earned this. They're as much of this today as you are. So thank you. Because the degrees today, they're conferred upon individuals, but they are earned with help. So graduates, again, please take the time today as you leave this building to thank everyone who helped get you here. Now, from this university's earliest days, S&T students, so all of us, including myself, quickly recognized something very important. We all had a very similar experience. Shortly after arriving here on campus, we discovered this place is tough. It requires hard work, serious work that demands long hours, discipline, and stamina. Yet just as quickly, we all came to understand that rigor is not enough. You need perspective. You need community. You need moments that remind you why the effort is worth it. Moments like today. That instinct to take work seriously while remembering what sustains you runs through the entire history of Missouri S&T, and it defined our tenure here. And so today, I would like to share with you 5 reflections or 5 themes drawn from this place and my own journey since leaving it that I hope will serve you well as you start your journey. Now, don't worry, I will keep the comments brief. Remember, I once sat in your chairs, and I understand the virtue of brevity in a commencement speaker. So I will try to stick to that. The first theme that I would like to address is this university's quiet excellence and what it asks of its students. Quiet excellence is excellence that does not seek attention. It's not boastful, and it is not self-regarding, but it commands respect. It's built patiently and revealed gradually, and recognized unmistakably by those who rely upon it. It's been this university's hallmark for the better part of its century-and-a-half existence, a hands-on, practical, problem-solving culture and seriousness about excellence. And it certainly drove me. I pushed myself to do as well as I could. Now, along the way, there were a few times I certainly fell short of my own academic expectations. But one in particular stayed with me. It was in a mechanics of materials class, and I got a B in it. And I remember being sorely disappointed. But it wasn't because anyone had treated me unfairly. Honestly, deep down, it was because I knew I hadn't done the work necessary to get the result I wanted. And that realization had a profound effect on me. I learned a huge lesson, and one that has stayed with me much more than that grade itself, which is that high standards, they don't enforce themselves. You have to choose them every day. S&T's quiet excellence does not announce itself. Instead, it leaves a trail of work well done, challenges met, and responsibilities kept. And you'll learn for yourself that this university's quiet excellence is actually quite loud. It's heard widely and respected broadly. My second observation centers on Rolla and its place in our lives. Rolla calls itself the middle of everywhere. Now, that sounds a bit ambitious to me for a town that is so small, but it is remarkably accurate. It is a small town, but the influence of this town and this university is anything but. Consider that miners helped build the space program, providing astronauts and scientists who push the boundaries of human exploration. It amazes me that people who once walked down Pine Street later walked in space. This campus also hosts a Stonehenge replica, fittingly, because engineering has always connected people across centuries and civilizations. From military service to scientific research to business and industry around the globe, Missouri S&T graduates take what they learn here and expand it far beyond this place. Now, with all due apologies to Las Vegas, what happens in Rolla does not stay in Rolla. It spreads. Now, we know as students there's one exception to that, St. Pat's Week. the less recounted, the less said, the better. Sorry about that, mom and dads, but that's just the way it's going to be. The third theme, you are more than ready for what awaits. Among one of my many pleasant surprises early in my career was realizing just how well this institution prepared me. Over my first weeks and months in the working world, I kind of expected some of the same pace and pressure and level of scrutiny that we grew accustomed to here. And I can tell you I definitely found it at ExxonMobil. But I also found myself thinking in those early days, this is manageable, and I can do this. Not because the work was trivial, but because I had been trained to handle complexity, ambiguity, and standards that did not bend. And what felt relentless as a student became an advantage in the real world. Missouri S&T has prepared you, not just with theory, but with judgment. And not just with knowledge, but the confidence to apply it. S&T graduates do more than hold their own against peers from schools with bigger names. They exceed expectations year after year. You leave with a full toolkit, technical skills, analytical skills, and experience applying both in real-world conditions. But more importantly, you know how to choose the right tool and how to proceed when the path forward is uncertain. Don't underestimate how valuable that will be. Now, of course, you haven't learned everything yet. Today is a commencement, a beginning. It's not a finish line. You are commencing the next chapter in your lives with plenty of lessons still to learn. And so it is with that, I have my fourth theme called Finding Your Angela. About 12 years into my career, I was an engineering manager on my first expatriate assignment in West Africa, working and living far from home in a very different culture. And an urgent technical problem surfaced. And so, of course, I felt I was capable, I was eager to help figure out how to solve that problem, and so I jumped right in, structuring that solution just as it made sense to me. And it worked, or so I thought. Angela, my administrative assistant, shortly after, pulled me aside. She said, "Sir," she always called me sir, "Sir, you have made a mistake." She went on to say and explain that the way I had structured the team to solve the problem had ignored some very important cultural sensitivities. So the team wasn't acting on my guidance, the problem was not getting solved, and my so-called success was really a failure. Angela changed how I understood leadership. It taught me that solving problems requires self and cultural awareness. It is more than just numbers. Each of you will need an Angela, someone who tells you the truth, whose insight is piercing to help you see the things that you may not see yourself. Find your Angela. My final theme, trust and integrity. They are foundational to engineering, to leadership, and to life. Many of you will build remarkable things in your careers, building systems, products, teams, companies. But the most important thing you can ever build is trust. And trust is inseparable from integrity. Build trust. Trust in your judgment. Trust in your colleagues. Trust that when something goes wrong, and it will, you will stay, listen, and do the work required to get it done right. The flip side of that coin is integrity. Trust and integrity, they're not just a slogan. Trust and integrity, well, they represent the accumulation of small, consistent choices that others learn they can rely on. Now, there's a story about ancient Rome, and admittedly it is probably an urban legend, but it still provides, I think, a very worthwhile point. Supposedly, when a bridge or aqueduct or other major structure was built, at its unveiling, the engineer who designed it was required to either stand beneath it or on top of it. If the structure failed, the consequences would be immediate and fatal, ensuring that engineers built with integrity and absolute confidence in their work. A building's structural integrity isn't just the standard of excellence to what you should aspire, but also aspire that the building is the reflection of the interior integrity of you. Be prepared to stand beneath what you build. In closing, long ago, one of this university's most prominent graduates reflected on what it all meant. He observed that the true life of a university is not its building or even in its administration, though those are very important things, but in its students and its graduates. And that life now lives in you. Rolla sits along Route 66, and the entire country is celebrating its centennial this year. For 100 years, that road has symbolized movement, possibility, and new beginnings. Today, you stand at the start of your own Route 66, leaving the middle of everywhere with disciplined minds, steady judgment, and the quiet confidence that comes from having done the hard things well. Wherever you go, whatever you build, and whoever you become, take with you what this place has given you. Use it with integrity, humility, and purpose, proudly standing beneath your work. You are ready, and now the world is ready for what you will contribute. Congratulations, and thank you.
Thank you, Mr. John M. Gibbs. Distinguished guest, please direct your attention to the screen on stage for a message from the University of Missouri President, Moon Choi.
Congratulations, graduates. You are graduating from a world-class university. Because of your hard work and resilience, you've made it to this important day, and I am so proud of you. You're ready to start a great career, begin graduate studies, serve in the military, or even travel the world. No matter your goals, you've earned your success. But you didn't achieve excellence alone. So many supported you along the way, including your family, friends, and our incredible faculty and staff. Thank you for being a part of the S&T community and for your commitment to achieving excellence. Once again, congratulations and go Miners!
Dr. John Harris, Provost and Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, will now say a few words.
I'd like to recognize all our faculty here today who have dedicated their careers teaching in the pursuit of knowledge and have helped our graduates reach their academic goals. Faculty, will you please rise? Please join me in showing appreciation to these faculty. Thank you. You may be seated. I would now like to recognize our mace bearers. Missouri S&T selects faculty and student mace bearers for each commencement ceremony. You can read more about these individuals on pages 9 through 11 in your program. Please stand as I call your name and remain standing. Audience, please hold your applause until all mace bearers have been announced. Representing the College of Arts and Sciences and Education is Dr. Catherine Northcutt, Professor of English and Technical Communication, and Ava Baruti, who has earned a bachelor's degree in psychological science. Representing the College of Engineering and Computing is Dr. David Bayless, the John and Deborah Rome Professor and Chair of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering, and Abigail Rosendale, who will earn a bachelor's degree in metallurgical engineering. Representing the Cummer College of Innovation, Entrepreneurship, and Economic Development is Dr. Melody Lowe, Professor and the Steinmeier Memorial Endowed Department Chair of Economics, and Justin Chadwell, who will earn a bachelor's degree in engineering management. Will the audience please join me in recognizing our mace bearers? Thank you. You may be seated.
Dr. Robin Gore, Vice Chancellor of Student Success, will now recognize our honor students.
This arena is filled with successful graduates. At S&T, we recognize that students achieve success in many meaningful ways through academics, athletics, design teams, leadership, and service to others, just to name a few. Today, I'd like to recognize some individuals who have excelled in one or more of these areas. Please know that every single graduate here today has contributed to our vibrant student community, and we are proud of everyone who has earned their S&T degree. At this time, I would like to recognize students who completed the ROTC program and have been commissioned into the U.S. Armed Forces as second lieutenant. Please stand as I call your name to be recognized. Audience, please hold your applause until all names have been announced. The following graduates will serve in the U.S. Air Force: Andrew James Budd, Caleb Nathaniel Furin, Jonathan Patrick Kelly, Zachary Cornelius James Maxwell, Jameson Thomas McAnee, Alan James McNeil, Wilson Richard Remmel. The following graduates will serve in the U.S. Army: Luke Robert Holmstead, Corey Charles Hubkey Jr., Chance Lyle Mickelson. Thank you for your service. Audience, please help me recognize them for their service to our country. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to recognize students who have completed their bachelor's degree with a perfect 4.0 grade point average. Please stand and be recognized as I call your name. Audience, please hold your applause until all names have been read. Alan Avichuk, Justin Eugene Boyd, Brendan David Butcher, Victor Slanevsky Buchavix, Luke Dennison, Allie Carol Dingfeld, Grayson Erzman, Justin Paul Falachek, Abigail Fernandez, Anna Marie Finley, Eli Jason Giebler, Logan Gray, Justin Charles Grulner, Harry Aird Heitmeyer, Charles Corbin Hearn, Alexander Hebner, Ethan Jason Klein, Luke Thomas LaRocca, Maya McLean, Craig Matthew McGowan, Liam Zachary Nachtraub, Brady Indiana King O'Donnell, Landon James Oschlager, Hunter Perry Parson, Josie Marie Rand, Gavin Lane Reese, Matthew Ryan Shepers, Joseph Peter Schmidt, Maya Steighorst, Matthew Stornello, Alan John Sutton, Ethan Terrazzo, Puneet Shesha Shai Tulapati, and Sean Walsh. Congratulations. Please be seated. Now I would like to call your attention to those students who have achieved Missouri S&T's highest academic honors, summa cum laude, magna cum laude, and cum laude. Will all of these graduates please rise? Those names of these students are listed on page 22 through 24 of your commencement program. Please join me in extending congratulations to these graduates. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I'd like to recognize some individuals and teams that have succeeded in various endeavors. As I call your name, please stand to be recognized and remain standing. Again, I ask that the audience please hold your applause until I've recognized all. Many of our students gain leadership and career experience, such as Ethan Michael McMillian. Ethan helped the Cummer College's team innovation project team move a project to a private company forward. He served as president of S&T's American Society of Engineering Management chapter and competed on the S&T's team that won the national case competition in 2025. The next student was named as Mines and Metallurgy Academy Scholar this year and received the Best Paper Award from the American Foundry Society. Chase Schroeder, will you please stand and remain standing? Some of our students are gifted teachers who will influence the next generation of learners, such as Morgan Irene Luberging. Morgan was recognized by the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education as Teacher Leader of Tomorrow. Some of our students serve our greater community. This includes Amelia Y. Markwell. Amelia was recently elected to the Rolla City Council as Ward 6 representative. And Carson Dudley. Carson served as an EMT and passed his clinicals, becoming a full paramedic. Your willingness to serve our community is appreciated. Most of our students are involved in multiple activities, such as Tinley Beecham. Tinley played on the minor softball team and her psychology internship to launch a food drive through the Student Athlete Advisory Council. Many of our students conduct research, such as Julian Hansen. Julian, who conducted research under the direction of Dr. Amy Belfi, was published research as a first author. These students are just a few examples of our successful students. Congratulations. Will the audience please help me in recognizing these students? Thank you. You may be seated. Missouri S&T is home to more than 20 student design teams. These teams are student-led groups open to all academic majors and function as hands-on startups to design, to build, test complex products such as cars, robots, or rockets. A few teams have recently excelled in competition. Please stand and be recognized as I call your team's name. Audience, again, please hold your applause. In April, our concrete canoe team won first place at regionals and will advance to national competition. Will our concrete canoe team please stand and remain standing? Also in April, our steel bridge team competed and finished second. Will members of the steel bridge team please stand? Our rocket design team hit a major milestone last summer by successfully launching their liquid-fueled rockets. Will members of the rocket design team please stand? Last but not least, our Mars rover design team is the reigning world champion, winning their 2025 international competition last summer. This summer, they will defend their title. Please join us in standing Mars rover design team. Congratulations. Please help me recognize these outstanding accomplishments. Thank you. You may be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Gore. Dr. David Borak, Vice Provost and Dean of the College of Engineering and Computing, will now present candidates for bachelor's degrees from the departments within the college.
As a proud alumnus of Missouri S&T, I'm honored to present candidates from programs within the College of Engineering and Computing. These candidates have put in many hours of hard work to reach this milestone in their career. We are proud of all they have done, and we look forward to their future success. Missouri S&T was founded over 150 years ago, and our eyes are always on tomorrow. At S&T, we provide students with the tools to create solutions to current challenges and those that don't yet exist. Together, we will engineer a brighter future. Will candidates from the following programs please rise and remain standing? Aerospace engineering, ceramic engineering, computer science, geology and geophysics, mechanical engineering, metallurgical engineering, and petroleum engineering. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you. You may be seated.
Dr. Mirzad Buzurdi, Vice Provost and Dean of the College of Arts, Sciences, and Education, will now present candidates for bachelor's degrees from departments within the college.
The College of Arts, Sciences, and Education is home to 9 academic departments and 2 ROTC units. We offer a diverse range of academic degree and certification programs. Our programs are built upon Missouri S&T's legacy of educating talented, engaged professionals who think critically, communicate skillfully, and embrace a lifelong appreciation of artistic expression, history, entrepreneurship, technological innovation, and the natural world. All of you have taken classes within the College of Arts, Sciences, and Education in disciplines such as chemistry, English, history, and mathematics. These classes have challenged you, and they have helped prepare you for what lies ahead. Will the candidates from the following programs please rise and remain standing? Biological Sciences, Education, Environmental Science, Psychological Science. Congratulations.
Thank you, and you may be seated. Dr. James Sterling, Vice Provost and Founding Dean for the Cummer College of Innovation, Entrepreneurship, and Economic Development, will now present candidates for bachelor's degrees from within the college.
I'm honored to be here today representing Missouri S&T's newest academic college. The Cummer College of Innovation, Entrepreneurship, and Economic Development is named for benefactors June and Fred Cummer. June was an architect, and Fred was a 1955 civil engineering graduate from S&T. Fred Cummer was more than a successful civil engineer. He was a successful business leader, innovator, and entrepreneur. Cummer College, which launched in 2022, prepares our students for success in business, innovation, entrepreneurship, economics, engineering management, and systems engineering. And at this morning's ceremony, we recognize our engineering management graduates. Will the candidates from the engineering management program please stand and remain standing? Congratulations. Thank you. You may be seated.
Distinguished guests, please direct your attention to the screen on the stage for a message from Todd Graves, Chair of the University of Missouri Board of Curators.
It is my honor to congratulate the Missouri University of Science and Technology class of 2026 on behalf of the University of Missouri Board of Curators. Graduates, we celebrate your achievements today as over the past 4 years you've worked diligently to earn your degree. I hope you're very proud of yourselves as you walk across the stage. You've persevered through classwork and research, late nights with little sleep, midterms and finals, yet those are only a fraction of the moments that culminated in you receiving your degree today. Most likely, you've also determined tough life decisions, experienced the seen and unforeseen, and made friends that will last a lifetime. I believe it is these moments of perseverance and connection that have also prepared you to be inquisitive, eager, and ready to take on the world. When you cross this stage, you become part of our great network of Missouri S&T alumni. You can find minor alumni all over the world. Lean on them, as they will be excited to hear your stories and share theirs. Your minor ties will keep you connected and support you throughout your lifetime. Again, on behalf of the Board of Curators, congratulations, graduates. We can't wait to see your journey unfold.
At this time, Provost John Harris will present the candidates for bachelor's degrees, and Chancellor Degani will confer degrees upon the class of 2026. Will all bachelor degree candidates please stand as you are able?
Chancellor Degani, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the Missouri University of Science and Technology, I am honored to present these candidates standing before you for their bachelor's degrees as designated.
Thank you, Provost Harris. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the President and the Board of Curators of the University of Missouri, I confer upon you the bachelor's degree in your respective fields, together with all the rights, honors, and privileges, as well as the obligations and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Graduates, you may be seated. The faculty marshals will now direct the graduates to the platform. Graduates will then go into the hallway for photos. Graduates, when you return, you may be seated.
Ryan Austin Schrick. Alexander C. Young. Henry Pitzer Ross. Tyler Reeder. Alan James McNeil. Justin Singleton. Ashton Ventura. Travis Andrew Young. Chase Schroeder. Keegan William Plackey. Garrett Christian Lange. Alicia Wallace. Yuyang Ma. Jennifer Aranu. Ava Baruti. Jolie Grace Hall. Elan Santiago Ben. Julian Hansen. Maya McLean. Tenley Madison Beecham. Graham Carter. Landon Tyler Hertz. Waylon Joseph Downs. Caleb Nathaniel Finneran. Nathan James McCage. Andrew James Budd. Abigail Grace Rosendahl. Benjamin Rodriguez. Savannah Morgan Cork. Julie Ryan Shepard. Jonathan James Thompson. Ryan Banks. Zachary Peter Karff. Justin Nijeko. Austin Tyler Mahoney. Jacob Stewart. Rohit Ramamurthy. Jared Michael Phillips. Tristan D. Riley. Melissa Ray Parker. Samuel Dayton Stewart. Seth D. Rowe. Samantha Jo Alleman. Charles Corbin Hearn. Charles James Overhool. Caleb Andrew McCleary. Craig Matthew McGowan. Michael August T. Roy. Darren Ray Yang. Aiden Zachary Toy. Michael Wayne Tyree. Mason Nicholas Brown. Ryan Christopher Ewald. Connor Thomas Bixel. Eric Beebe. Aiden Johnson. Xavier Phoenix DeMott. Brandon Lacey. David J. Glendenning. Xavier Daniel Cahill. Gabriel Nicholas Kniesel. Allie Carol Dingfield. Michaela Erin Goyne. Margaret Jockins. Lauren Nicole Vitale. Clinton Barrington. Caden Archer. Alonzo Kier Edmond. Nicholas David Unseth. Jillian Noel Zur. Matthew Daniel Gaffney. Chance Lyle Michelson. William Strecker. Ryan Andrew Van Horn. Austin David Frazier. Seth Michael Nolte. Ethan Nicholas Spire. William H. Ricks. Zachary Cornelius James Maxwell. Eric Hansen. Samir Rajesh Iyer. Trent Michael Kennebeck. Eli Hofer. Kevin Weil. Zachariah Yahir Alfoshredi. Edvin Lindhorst. Nathaniel Randell. Jackson Javier Flores. Alexander Justin Coleman. Jack Edward Sachs. Faith Marie Miskell. Nathan Shaver. David Nicholas Meisinger. Luke Thomas LaRocca. Claire Elizabeth Hackney. Anna Marie Finley. Henry Paul Wilson. Otto William Ottiger. David Frasca. Maxwell Forbes. Ethan William Tesaro. Levi Guy Opp. Elias Rinker. Nicholas Edward Slavic. Justin Charles Grellner. Oliver Cale Knittel. Alexander Matthew Masterson. Avery Elizabeth Olson. Matthew Alexander Shannon. Ryan Swan. Dawson Wynn. William Edward Metlock. Paul Shields. Tanner Jake Wersig. Caleb Andrew Hearn. Carter Stewart Allen. Lauren Ashlyn Ferry Sulentrop. Christy Lewis. Kate Harrison. Dami Obanaba. Kenny Lee Dunn. Brett Ryan Marnholtz. Joseph Patrick Day III. Levi Robert Cooper. Madison Taylor Veith. Tyler Dylan Marquette. Kai Thomas Hoffman. Lexi Olivia Lane. Austin Eugene Boyd. Ethan Michael Beckerman. Hunter Allen Drew. Logan Robert Jacobson. Nicholas Lauder. Andrew Stephen Oetker. Thomas Michael Lyle Guzin. Alex Santucci. Gage Heil. Madeline Ray Dameron. Tessa Hand. Morgan Erter. Madison Page Lukey. Cade Myers. Matthew Harmon. Tyler David Truman. Alexis Wolgamuth. Uma Adriana Misra. Julia Taylor McCutcheon. Jane Ireland. Olivia Rose Helmig. Kai David Hensel. Alexander Joseph Dotson. Abigail Rose Wing. C.J. Wiggins. Corey Charles Hubke Jr. William Easton. Robert Frederick Greiner III. Andre Arbulu Nito. Kendrick Jones. Dominic Dalpoas. Lucas Carl Lunyu. Tyler Lunyu. Peyton Lee Labby. Logan Gray. Eli David Bird. Clayton Ray Cowan. Justin David Alega. Aaron Shumet Dubale. Benjamin Lewis Bryant. Abdul Mateen Adelakan. Dyson Lee Homer. Joshua Len England. Colton Kness. Justin Chadwell. Andrew Wyatt Young. Alexander Ciro Benassi. Amelia Munoz. Riley Nicole Vaughn. Garrison Hayes White. Benjamin Walter. Alexander Mestris Schumacher. Josie Kaylin Schnelton. Landon Charles Sparrow. Sydney Potrovitz. Lily Stevener. Caleb Rossini. Matthew Noonan. Ethan Michael McMillan. Victoria Major. Claire Ann Marty. Maya Elizabeth Wright. Dylan Bolter. Nathan Fisher. Zachary Isaac Bent. Simon Jacob Edmonds. Ryan Joseph Brazel. Ian Heathcote. Grogan Kraus. Alina Marie Nocarillo. Kyra Francis Maria Mueller. Alyssa Dawn Harold. Luke Dennison. Cody Vincent Benna. Chase Tyler Kempker. Tristan Fox. Victor Stanislav Butkovich. Haley Nicole Allison. Kyle Lenora Blair. Benjamin Hartman. Gavin Schuyler Smith. William Victor Thompson. Jacob Lee. Kyle Scott Westwood. Chinonia Rima Esuwasa. Osuwumwensa Omifa. Anshuman Mishra. Camden Seaver. Aaron Salade. Braden James Martin. Zachary Johnson. Madeline Ann McClure. Morgan Irene Lubering. Grayson Erisman. Blake Werner. Nathan Michael Wayrouch. Samuel Brissett. Nathan Andrew Meyer. John Thomas Harris. Patrick Joseph Adam. Jake Arthur Kolzinski. Peyton Robert Kemmerling. Shem DeLeon. Logan Elliott Durbin. Benjamin Patrick Beal. Caleb Graham. Benjamin Donaldson Adams. Malicio Albavera. Justin Paul Falachek. Ethan Jason Klein. Caitlin Rose Hayes. Ethan Chow. Nathan Joseph Fetter. Donald Ray Philbeck III. Thomas Scott Clifford. Aryan Priya Kirubakaran. Christopher Jeffrey McCarthy. James Miles. Matthew Lopez. Josie Marie Rand. Abigail Noreen Williams. Julia Grace Pitts. Hunter Perry Parsons. Max Cullen Locke. Punit Sisha Sai Tulapati. Lucas James Navarro. Ryan Mashler. Raymond Stahl. Brendan Peter Westley. Heriberto Rosa Jr. Gunnar Lee Lewis. Elijah Spencer. Andrew Rollins. Adam Gregory Seals. Parsa Hajiha. Rex Lee Berry. Harry Aird Hartmeyer. Alan Avdick. Jeffrey Edward Place, Jr. Duncan Patrick Truitt. Landon James Olschlager. Bryn Aria Varwig. Joshua Wilcox. Dheeraj Malikarjun. Rohit Sai Ganesh. Sean Walsh. Rohit Velmurugan. Benjamin Dachwan Sullins. Sean Gerald Wolf. James Stephen Sanders. Michelle Marie Manegra. Marvina Moros Lulini. Jenna Laurel Mueller. Elizabeth A. Telthorst. Mia Steighorst. Madeline Marie Hollis. Sydney Busink. Grace Alexandra Wilbanks. Adriana Faith Sasser. Abigail Fernandez. Haley Jo Adams. Amelia Y. Markwell. Carson William Dudley. Joshua Trey Windus. Kylie Jane Reiner. Elizabeth Grace Reina. Aiden Reed. Parinita Puja Saha. Matthew Ryan Sheppers. Elinam Ronia Aku Mawanyega. Sarah Stamper. Peyton Moon. Tung Than Nguyen. Robert Waletus. John Paul Woods. Xavier Jalil Parwaski. Garrett Allen Wilcott. Harsh Arian. Alan John Suthan. Yug Bharat Kumar Patel. Joseph Peter Schmidt. Vineeth Reddy Motha. Kush Solanki. Tree Min Lee. Hannah K. Scott. Benjamin Andrew Partney. Micah Edward Barnhart. Thomas Joe Bettis. Michelle Angel. Alexander Joseph Gore. Galen Akira Gilmore. Brendan Drew Luthauser. Jeff Everett Jameson. Jacob David Gambino. Micah David Gargrave. Brendan David Butcher. Jeremiah Nicholas Andrews. Mason A. Atta. Ethan Bean. Jacob Craig Penn. Connor Jonathan Peterson. Faith Ann Esperanza Reed. James Wilfred Meyer. Samantha Ray Tordilla. Drake O'Leary. Andrew Blake Ewers. Sage Remington Wood. Charlie Ueseda Marquez. Alex Guo. Trevor Owen Hunting. Dylan Hoffman. Andrew Galinsky. Delaney Scarlett Upchurch. Morgan Scott Oles. Ethan Jude Maziel. Liam Zachary Nachtraub. Cole Reeves. Kanan Pierce. Stephanie Stelmach. Marissa Faith Verdine. Evelina Ketachevich. Kiera Cooper. River Aspen Holmes Clun. Hussein Alamed. Alec T. Gamach. Coleman James Golding. Dana Lynn Evers. Cheyenne Johnson. Alexander Hebner. Graham Hopkins. Ryan Andrew Dunham. Tristan Dawson. Jordan Paul Christensen. Blake Kaufman. Joseph Patrick George. Alexander Michael Newby. Jameson Thomas McNamee. Jonathan Patrick Kelly. Wilson Richard Remmel. Hannah Keene. Riley Michael Shoup Altum. Charles Perkins. Rachel Elena Anna Leitz. Giovanna Pinheiro Lenza. Peter Donald Limer. Logan Henry Ershbrook. Annan Henry Urban. Sandra Grace Taylor. Aiden Kumar Sengupta. Jamin Nathaniel Mosher. Jack Holm. Michael Lamping. Ashley Fong. Brady Indiana King O'Donnell. Brennan Luke Coleman. Easton D. Schneep. Chase Jacob Stem. Rukshuk Sudakaran. Wesley Cole Morrison. And the one we've all been waiting for, Christopher Larravie.
Distinguished guests, why don't we congratulate our graduates one more time. While our graduates make it back to their seats, I'd like to recognize some of the behind-the-scenes individuals. I want to thank our narrator, Dr. Paul Hertz. Paul is standing up there if you were wondering where that voice was coming from. There he is. Thank you, Dr. Hertz. And our name reader, John Francis, is standing there. John is here. The man with the hardest job to read all the names. Also, S&T Executive Commencement Committee and all the faculty and staff who made today's celebrations possible. Not an easy task, folks. A lot of people, over 100 people, have been working very hard to make this happen. So I'd like to congratulate our graduates, and I want to let you know that you are one step closer to be on this platform, hopefully again. Maybe as a faculty member, maybe as a graduate, master's, PhD degrees, maybe as a college dean, maybe even as a chancellor of this university. You are well prepared to pursue any objective you would like to pursue. So what I ask you is to remember this campus as you leave it. Think about it. Come back in 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, and see how the place looks like. I know some of our alums who are here, including our speaker, who was not on campus for 20 plus years, and then now back on campus. So you will be in that situation. Hopefully not. Hopefully you'll be back earlier and come and visit us. Whatever you do, don't forget about the university. There is the Alumni Association, of course, that is your connection to the university. Once a minor, always a minor. And when you are out there working and making things happen, think of us and remember that we need your guidance. What is it that we need to do more of? What is it that we need to do less of? Remember your institution, continue your connections with us, so we will continue to improve as we move forward. So, let me now introduce our next speaker, Mr. Ernie Banks. He will speak on the behalf of the Minor Alumni Association that I just mentioned. Mr. Banks earned a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering from S&T in 1981, followed by a master's degree in chemical engineering from the Georgia Institute of Technology in 1984. In the spirit that hands-on experiential learning never ends, he then went on to secure his Six Sigma Black Belt certification in 2002, his Lean certification in 2006, and his Six Sigma Master Black Belt certification in 2013. In 2018, S&T honored him with an award of professional distinction in chemical engineering. Today, Mr. Banks is the Director of the Strategic Projects and Operational Excellence for Orchestral Life Sciences in St. Louis. He played a lead role in the site selection, early design, and planning for a landmark $450 million radiopharmaceutical manufacturing facility to develop cancer treatments. In fact, he was on site in Philadelphia last week for the groundbreaking and dedication ceremonies for that same facility. Mr. Bank is a member of the Academy of Chemical Engineers and serves as Vice President of the Minor Alumni Association Board of Directors. He's a proud life member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Ernie is joined in his minor pride by his wife, Angela, an S&T electrical engineering alumna, and their 3 grown children and 2 grandchildren. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Ernie Banks.
Thank you, Chancellor. On behalf of the Minor Alumni Association, congratulations to our newest graduates. You all did it. You've earned your degree, and now it's time for you to put your preparation into practice. Whether you're headed into the workforce, graduate school, military, civil, or family service, maybe you'll even do something new that nobody has ever discovered before somewhere across the world. Know this, you are one of the greatest alumni networks in the world, more than 71,000 strong. There's no goodbyes today, only hellos as you join a lifelong community of minors who will support you wherever your path takes you. No matter how far you go, you'll always be a minor. I encourage you to stay connected and stay involved. And Chancellor, if it's okay, I'll steal shamelessly from you and say, go back to your high school and share your experiences and your perspectives with other students who are coming in behind you. Make sure that you also mentor some current students who are here at this campus. Attend alumni events. Stay connected to those recognized student organizations that you all loved so much while you were here. Come back for homecoming or St. Pat's, or even just simply stop by the Hasselman Alumni House to say hi. It is your home. On behalf of minor alumni everywhere, job well done. Go make your mark, because in your hands, the best is yet to come. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ernie. Thank you very much. Very well said. Particularly the part that if you could share your experiences with the next generation, particularly those in your own high schools, let them know the path you took and let them know how successful you've been. You graduated. You're going into the real world. They need to hear that from you. Many of them are afraid of a place like this. Challenging, they say it is. Of course it is. And if you're not challenged, you're not going to be prepared for life. So thank you, Ernie. Thank you very much. I also want to echo what John Gibbs said so eloquently. Integrity. His last point. Integrity is critically important in whatever you do. Being able to say truth to power in whatever positions you are. I had a mentor of mine who told me once, if you have integrity, nothing else matters. And if you don't have integrity, nothing else matters. So keep that in mind as you traverse your journey, your successful professional journey. Every bit of advice that you heard here will come in handy as you brave the big world. We will now proceed with a commencement tradition. Graduates, please stand up. Please stand up and move your tassels from the right side of your cap to the left side of your cap as a symbol of your graduation from Missouri University of Science and Technology. Congratulations. And now get your caps ready for the iconic cap toss. And Provost Harris has promised me that he'll give you an honorary PhD if you hit the ceiling with your caps. No hard hats. If you have your civil engineering construction hat on, don't throw it up. Okay, so keep your caps in your hands. We want to recognize your accomplishments with a very special effect to leave a lasting memory for you. I'd like the audience to know that this special effect will make a loud noise, so please don't be alarmed. I am also going to ask our sign language interpreters to please watch out. This is going to be loud and so on. So on the count of 3, get ready to toss your caps. Are you ready? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Well, congratulations. Now, good luck finding your caps. And I was watching it closely. I think for that PhD, you're going to have to come back to campus and work for it. So congratulations. Thank you all again, and best wishes to you. And please remember your alma mater. We need your help, and you can continue your connections with us through the Alumni Association. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Chancellor Degani. As a reminder, photo station locations are available in the Innovation Lab atrium and the Student Recreation Center gym. We invite you to use them for taking photos after the ceremony. We will now play the Alma Mater hymn, recorded and performed by the Missouri S&T Choir. Feel free to join in. The words are printed on the back of your program. After the hymn, we ask the audience to please remain seated until after the recessional. Graduates, you may be seated.
Always in our hearts we'll hold you and
Distinguished guests, this does conclude today's commencement ceremony. We do ask that you please remain seated during the recessional. The mace bearers will now lead the recessional. Following the recessional, you may exit and meet your graduate outside the building to provide an orderly and efficient departure for all. Thank you.